Jack 10 says nice hand. Turn is a queen, river is a deuce. With blinds at 200, 500, 500. Under the gun +1 raises to 1200. We have ace, jack, offsuit on the button. We call and the blinds call. 4 ways to a flop. The flop comes ace, 8, 4, rainbow. Checks to the initial raiser who bets 2,000. We put in the call. The big blind calls. The turn is the jack of clubs, putting 2 clubs out there. We have the ace of clubs. Action goes check. Under the gun +1 bets all in for 8,000. We put in the snap call. Big blind folds. Under the gun +1 shows queen 9 of clubs. The river is the 3 of clubs, and we lose a huge pot. We now have 17,000 chips. With blinds at 300, 600, 600, under the gun raises to 1,800. We're under the gun +3 with ace, king of spades, 16,000 chips. So we could flat, we could 3-bet, or we could jam. All options are on the table. This time I elect to 3-bet induce, leaving about a pot-sized bet behind if he wants to flat call out of position. Can't be too big of a winning play for him with any of his holdings. Everyone folds, and he puts in the call. He has us covered. The flop comes queen 6, 4, club, club, spade. He checks. We shove all in, just like we do with aces, kings, ace, queen, maybe even jacks. All those holdings. He thinks about it and puts in the call. He shows ace, queen offsuit. The turn is a deuce of hearts. And the river is a 10.
And we are out!
There's 30 seconds remaining in registration. So we get back in for another $400. Let's run it up. On our second and last bullet, under the gun raises to 1,800 at 400, 800, 800. We're on the button with King Jack of Hearts. We put in the call with our fresh 18,000 stack. The blinds fold. The flop comes 7-7 Jack, spade spade heart. He has about 40,000 chips. He's a local reg and he shoves all in. Triple pot bet or something. Pretty weird spot. Would he do this with queens plus, ace jack? Those are the hands we're afraid of. Can we make a big fold again? Try to get a little live read and say, I didn't play this hand to fold this flop, and we put in the call. He shows queen jack offsuit. The turn is the 5 of hearts, and the river is the queen of hearts. We double up. We're now on break with 50,000 chips after some more bluffs went through, and we're gonna final table this. We didn't come here to lose at the Encore.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on.
Got it up to 90,000 by sheer aggression. Then that same aggression did not work out, and we lost many pots to get down to 45,000. But we didn't give up. I found a few good spots, and we now have 70,000 on dinner break. Gonna hop in a little cash game, a variant of No Limit Hold'em, which many people may know, called Pot Limit Omaha. 4 cards. You can only bet the size of the pot. Blinds are 1, 2 with a $5 bring-in. Let's win some buy-ins on dinner break.
It's my own desire. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and our pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to.
With blinds at 2,500, 5K, 5K, we're now in the money. 13 players remain. We're 6-handed. I have 135,000 chips on the button with king, queen offsuit. Raise it up to 11,000. Small blind folds. Big blind, who's been shoving a lot, shoves all in for 105,000. We go into the tank. We're playing to win. The pay jumps are minuscule at this point. We got to get all the chips, so let's gamble. We call. 20 blind shove, king, queen off. I know what you're going to say. Just fold, bro. Got to win races to win tournaments. He shows ace 10 off. The flop comes 6, 4, 3. The turn is an 8. And the river is a 3. We now have 20,000 chips. A few hands later, a recreational player limps the cutoff for 5,000. We already got one shove through, somehow, 4 blinds. We're in the big blind with king 3 of spades, so we shove all in for 26,000 total. He goes into the tank, says, I have nothing, puts in the call for half of his stack. He shows 10-7 of diamonds. The flop comes 10, 10, 7. The table erupts in laughter. Yeah, that's some funny shit. I love losing money. Brick, and we're out of the win/encore $400 40K $600 overlay. Come play at the Win. See you guys next time.